Figure 4 is the codename for a group of daring, middle-aged, highly obsessed toy bloggers. Its purpose: to bring toy reviews and nostalgia to YouTube and Instagram, video sharing websites that allow users to upload, view, share and comment. Hi, I'm Rudy ZISSOU'S. And don't dare breathe on it, it'll fall apart in your hands. So, as I was doing some reorganisation of the loft, I stumbled across this, a G1 Soundwave. But I'm sure the keen-eyed amongst you will notice that it looks a little bit off for a G1 Soundwave, and you would be correct. This is a knockoff, a counterfeit, a KO, a pirate copy, if you will. And there is telltale signs for sure. From far away, you would literally just think it is a Hasbro Takara Soundwave, but it is not. There are telltale signs of it being a KO from the offset. It is made of like the thinnest plastic known to man. It is hilariously awful, yet somewhat charming and quaint in its copy. The stickers are by far the best part, and they're not even put on properly. But I love this thing. It cost me like $10, including postage and packaging, and this was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna think about the exchange rate, 6-7 quid. Sadly, I didn't keep the packaging, and I wish I had done, because the packaging was incredible. Such awesome Korean artwork with loads of writing and stolen artwork, but then it had like brand new artwork for the transformation on the back, which was way more elaborate than any sort of Hasbro Takara product. But let's have a look at some of the highlights and issues. So that sticker, it's not even cut correctly. The Decepticon logo is a homage, I'm gonna say. It doesn't even look like the face. It's brilliant. So they've completely knocked off a product, yet not gone the whole hog. I'm like, you've done the dirty. Why not make the stickers look exactly the same? So other things, this doesn't click or anything, but it, you know what, it tabs in completely. This part does not come apart, so you can't store the weapons, which sadly I do not have, because there has been calamities along the way. I've not actually got this out of storage for years and years, but when I first got it and I got it out of the packaging, I took the weapons out and they literally fell apart in my hands. Just looking at this thing and breathing on it, it falls apart. His gun, when I went to extend it, like you do with a G1 Soundwave, just went into bits, and the silver plastic literally turned to dust. You know, you get gold plastic syndrome. This, I barely touched it and it disintegrated. But that's, you know, the perils and the pitfalls of buying a KO. But when you pay $10 for it, you've got to expect that it's going to be a pile of crap. But as I said, there is some redeeming features. So the mechanism is absolutely fantastic, and as you can see, we have got Laserbeak, which Laserbeak is by far the standout piece. It actually has die cast in it. So as you can see, stickers again badly applied. this is by far the best. Look at the state of that. They're not put on. Well, they were put on like just higgledy-piggledy. Just whack them out. That'll be absolutely fine. They don't even match the original design, but they're sticky. I think it's because they're metallized ones, but pure hilarity at every second with this toy. So he transforms really well. He's got super tight joints. His head is so stiff that it takes some prizing. There we go. That, for me, is passable as an official toy. Super tight joints. Maybe the stickers aren't great. There's obviously no sort of rubsing or anything. But yeah, he's the standout part of the toy. Being that it is a knockoff, it's actually the Sound Blaster mould. So you've got the bigger tape deck, so you can fit 2 cassettes in there. It did come with 2 cassettes. It actually came with a Ravage, and as I said, there was calamities along the way. First time I went to transform Ravage, pieces. Absolutely fell to pieces, which is a real shame because the cassette mode looked pretty spot on, and it was all tamper graphed. There was no stickers, it was all just lasered on there. As alt modes go, he's perfect for a stand-in for a G1 Soundwave if you're doing a collection on a budget. Perfect for stop motion if you're fiddling about. Perfect for if you're getting your kids interested in your toys, then here's one they can break. Figure Force will return after these messages. We now return to Figure Force. So here's where it goes somewhat awry. This isn't going to be pretty, is it? So to transform him, pop the head up, twist it around. That's a pretty solid joint. I'm not looking forward to this. Bring his legs down. Twist them around. Pop his feet out. So usually that would be a bit of die cast, but you can already see there's lost stickers. And then you just bring out the arms and pop out the fists. And there we have G1 Soundwave in his robot mode. The floppy mess that he is. As I mentioned, you can see he's lost stickers. They're peeling off. At one point there was some on his arms. They've gone. Literally, again, when transforming him for the first time out of the packaging, they just came straight off. Stuck on all higgledy-piggledy. It's awful. It's absolutely awful in robot mode. I feel like the head is possibly a bit different to the Soundwave. I think there's red accents, he's got red eyes. The head feels a bit different. If I think about my Masterpiece Soundwave, his head is not like that at all, apart from the yellow eyes. It's a hot, floppy, thin mess. But as I said, for $10, it's a lot of fun. You could tighten up joints and you could toy hacks it, but I just there's no point. But I much prefer it in its tape deck mode. But I've had hilarious amounts of fun with this for a good few years, and it gets displayed still on my shelves. So yeah, I dare not breathe on it anymore. Soundwave superior? More like soundwave inferior. Ooh, ouch. I'd like to talk to you for just a moment about safety. When we go to the beach, there are lifeguards there to watch out for our safety. Crossing guards are in the street for the same reason, to help protect us. Now, things like this are fine, but we can't always count on someone always being around to protect us. With COVID-19, we should practice thinking about safety all the time. Wash your hands regularly with soap and water, or clean them with an alcohol-based hand rub, and maintain at least 2 meters distance between you and others. Know that you're not stuck at home, you're safe at home. And knowing is half the battle.